It's not looking good, but it's not looking bad. We are getting positive months, but the negatives far outweigh them by double. But this is doable. So maybe it's time to go with that oil-powered station. Let's go ahead and lay those tracks. We're going to do those tracks on this side with a dispatch line over. And we're going to do a stop here at Leicester. It's going to be for passenger service. Now I gotta figure out how to connect these guys up. And that's gonna require being able to see where we can take tracks down. And I think, oh, we gotta come all the way over to here? Okay. Well, we'll do that then. Our dispatch line looks like crud, but what did we expect? Just got to get a line across, so we're going to come over to here and do another wooden bridge. Early on, wooden bridges. There we go. And that'll also get us a much better line for something else that we do need to do. And that's going to be our first passenger line. Take a quick peek at something here. And that's when do we get a decent little train. And that would be the motor cars. Those come, if I remember right, in the 20s. Passenger. Motor car, 23. So we got 23 years till we have a motor car. Till then, we got to do it with our silly little train that we'll have to build. That will connect Motherwell and our community. There we go. And then we're going to do a little cheating here, just a little, to run the road up to the mine so that Motherwell can start having people function up here. So let's go ahead and put in Motherwell Station. We've got the new rail car coming in. Oh, we can't do it that way. All right, we'll have to do it that direction. And we can take out that road and not pay for him. Let's put in our train station first. We're going to do the passenger platform. And we're just going to go with cheap gravels for initially. We're then going to put in a rail station for the mine. we'll do that right there. We'll need a passing line down the road to get by it. And we're going to need some other things. But we'll deal with those as we get them a desperate need going. Hey, I'm Kelly Jack. This is our Simutrans Pak128 second more serious try series, episode 12. Hopefully you're watching along. Hopefully you're laughing at me. I've had a string of bad luck, I fully admit. And we're going to take and keep it as little as we can. Until we're done with this bad luck, hopefully. The rule has been that we would not utilize a certain thing. We're going to go ahead and straighten this line right here, like that. Destroy those two sections, and the reason is that's not enough space. We need 3 length trains initially until we can afford to bridge this gully a second time. We're going to come on over to Motherwell and start running some buses, or coaches more appropriately, to cover the town and move people from one part of town up to the mine. We'll need to lay a road out, and we're going to take them out a ways so that we have room for growth, even though we know that we're not seeing the growth of the kind we wanted. It's time to run just some buggies at 5 cents. That's all we really need initially. And we're going to rename this stop. I don't like those stop names. We're going to call this the Motherwell There we go. And up here, no, I don't like Utter Grove. And we're going to call that the Motherwell coaling station. And I think I can get away with a second coal train out of Motherwell now, to try to justify our finances here. Sorry about that. Yeah, he's got more than enough. I bet you can put a second train on the other guy as well. So on our long guy, we'll start building a new coaling yard. And just 3. Motherwell is going to need the same. And we're going to have to take and pull our rail out a bit. Like that. We've got enough trackage we can get this done. Wait till he's clear. Blast that. Something like that. Actually, something like that. A little bit chaotic here, sorry. Eventually we'll have to move the Motherwell main line out here. And we need a couple of oil tankers to start running when we dispatch over here for our oil line. So I bought the trains, so I kind of know where I'm at. We're deep in the hole. We are going to turn on Insolvency Insurance for the time being. I'm done with going under. We're going to see if it will let us dig our way back out. And we've got that oil field. Where's he at? All the way up there. Bring him down sort of like this. He's got limits on where he can come through. That's the problem. There we go. Down the road we can serve that, and then we can tie into wells and start doing some passenger service. As part of this, I've decided I'm going to take a risk and put some passenger service in wells, just using the old carts. that should cover just about everything. Let's get a couple of buggies. Do a second one that's going to go clockwise. And to make things more fun, we'll just do a little road there. All right. With that town now set up, we can now take and run a worker cart. Over to here. We're going to put in the yard for the oil. We'll have to take and do some figuring on how to take and make this a multi-station down the road. But for right now, we're just going to run one train. Make certain we got no breaks in the line. I can see one. Can you see it? Right there. Cross those four. That takes care of him. And we got a break right there. We're only going to do one station for delivery. 3 deep is all we're doing for right now. And switch back. Close out all of our extraneous setup windows. We've lost a few vehicles, but that's all right. We've got the old standby on hand. So from Wells Oil Field to Leicester Oil, 100% that load. And there we go. Now hopefully, okay, we got the tram track is available. That's something to look into. I didn't take a peek. What do we have in the way of trams that's going to be fun? In 1903 we get that first electric, but he's pricey. So we're going to hold off for just a hair bit longer. Then we'll put out some senders and start trying to build a better system. We've got our base system in. It's the 20-minute mark. This has been episode 12. Hopefully, I can turn around my finances. Let's take a peek. Because of dispatch, it's going to be a bear. Looking at our monthlies, we had a month that was finally balancing out these guys. So now it just comes down to how well will we do. I've got to dispatch one last thing before we go. We're on loan. I've got bankruptcy protection in place in case we need it, because I've given up on trying to fight it. And we just need to do one last thing. And that is, let's put a halt out here, a road halt, and come to here. We're going to grab horses, and we're going to grab the 16 passenger carriage because it's cheap. And we're going to start running people out to the oil well field and see if that makes us any money when we come back. I'm Callie Jack. I hope you're having a better day than I'm having and a better day than I had yesterday.